Dealer news. Bring on the newspaper there, doggy. All right. So, all right. So, dealer news. We expedition. The auto start stop was removed from the expeditions. Actually, it was removed on ours. That's how long ago that was removed. It's way back in May of 2022. They are now reintroducing the auto start stop. Some of you were like, no, but it is being reintroduced. You will not have an option to remove that. So, starting May 22nd, anything built May 22nd or after will have the auto start stop on the
They
expedition.
should make that an option, and
Yeah.
the lane, what is that word I'm looking for? Lane keeping,
Yeah.
where it keeps you in the center.
You mean the lane centering and the
Lane,
adaptive cruise?
yes, that needs to be standard.
Yep. Or at least making an option on battery trim. So,
Yes.
all right, a couple things that released today. Some pretty big news day today, and like as of yesterday, I was like looking on last night. I was like, we only have like one thing for dealer news on here, and then boom, today we had two big news. One of them is an app we've been waiting for a long time. If you're a Bronco owner, and that is the Bronco Trail app available. So go rush to your Android store or your whatever Android Auto, or I'm sorry, your Android app or Google app, or if you're an iPhone user, go to the whatever they call it, iTunes, and go ahead and download the app. You will need to use your Ford Pass uh, login, or at least your Ford account login, and then you can get the app. I actually already downloaded it, and I am pretty pleased with the app. So there's a lot of different articles talking about the app. Of course, all the journalists got the information before dealers, so they got their articles out 6 a.m. this morning. So there's a bunch of articles out there if you want to check them out. I think Mike Levine retweeted all of them this morning on Twitter. But of course, I didn't get the information until I woke up. And so we're talking about it here, but we will be doing a video on this app. In fact, here, I think, let me pull this. Let me go back to my here.
While you're doing that, if I have not answered a question or it seems like I'm ignoring it, we are not. I'm saving them for our Q&A.
Yep, we can star them so that way we don't get lost.
Yep.
All right, so let me check this little footage out. Well, actually, let me go over some of the things, and I'll show you that video in just a second. All right, so with this new app, you can actually has a curated trail maps, and I'm just it says 18,000 miles of existing trails in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico that are on there, and so Kansas doesn't have a lot of trails, so as you'd probably expect, but there is one by Tuttle Creek, and I've downloaded 3 different apps for off-roading, and none of them have the Tuttle Creek trails on it, which is a little disappointing to me. So I'm like, where can I find this? Well, now Bronco Trail map or app, it is on there. It's showing up for it, which that tells me something right there that Ford is doing some good things there. Also, you have points of interest that you can tag different points of interest. If you're going along and you find one, you can actually go into the map and you can put points of interest that you like onto the map. So then it's easy for you to find those. Also, you can do either satellite imagery on the map, or you can do the 2D topographical map. So a couple different options for viewing there. Pressure gauge. So I think it's supposed to work with, I tried to do it today, but I think it's because I'm here in Florida and not in Kansas, close to the vehicle, because I think it's tying into your Ford Pass along with it. But you can check your tire pressure, because some of these trails do require you to air down. So you can check the tire pressure, and it shows it in the app. And so you don't have to go to Ford Pass to see it, which is pretty cool. Also, adventure tracking. So you can bookmark and record favorite trails and such, and even video capturing. So it'll capture videos, and then it says by securing your smartphone in the vehicle. So if you don't follow my Ford Video Guy YouTube channel, you should check out what I've put on my Bronco so that I can actually put my phone or GoPro on there. So you should be able to then use your phone to record your driving. So it records your speed, your distance traveled, elevation, all this stuff into it, and even video, so you can share it on social media and different things. Here's kind of just a little glimpse from a little promo video that Ford gave us. Well, Ford gave all the anybody and journalists and such. But check out this video. So there you go. So that's pretty cool. So that's kind of an idea of what it's supposed to look like and everything. And again, we'll be doing some videos when I get back on this app, and may even find a good reason to go to Tuttle Creek and drive and see if we can experience what this app has. I'm really excited about the app. Again, Ford actually promised this back in 2021, but nonetheless, they probably wanted to make sure it's perfect. It does look like, based on the updates that I found in the app, that it's actually been ready since February. So they've probably had people testing it. I do know for a fact someone that was testing it at Bronco Supercell. Yeah. So anyway, so it's pretty cool. So that is up and running. Another one that is on the Mach-E. So actually I talked about a little bit a second ago, but the Mach-E order banks are supposed to open up today with some changes for what they call it 23.5, but it's really job 2 for the Mach-E with some changes. So let's go through some of those changes here. One of the changes is a price has lowered on a lot of these. So let me go through the prices first before you go into some of the feature changes. The Select rear-wheel drive standard range and the Select all-wheel drive standard range have gone down $3,000. So those have lowered $3,000. And also the California Route 1 all-wheel drive extended range, it went down $1,000. And then your standard range premium rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, they went down $4,000, with the GT all-wheel drive extended range going down $4,000 as well. So GT Performance package went down $1,000, and they do have a new package. It's $1,500. It's a Comfort Package Light. They're calling it in the news bulletin that. Also, I think it calls it cold weather package on the order guide. So again, we'll go over everything that's included into that for the Select. So the Select will have that package available. So before you had to go up to premium to get all the features included in that with standard. Now you can add this package to the Select if you want, and go that route with that. So, and then let's see, I wanted to look because I didn't actually read the entire article because I've been pretty busy today. But I think this is where we're going to see the introduction to the new battery pack that's available, and that's why we're seeing it $3,000 less, is because of that. So anyway, so some changes there. So let me go through some of the things on the order guide that we noticed here for job 2 is what they called it in here. And these will start June 26th for anything produced then. So now Blue Cruise 1.2 is now going to be called Blue Cruise 1.2 Prep Package 90-day trial. So that's pretty much across the board. So we did see Blue Cruise 1.2 kind of like that, where it was a 90-day trial in the Select trim. But now on all the trims, it is going to just get the prep package. So in a 90-day trial. So if you want the Blue Cruise 1.2, you're going to have to sign up for a subscription. So you can get the full Blue Cruise 1.2 feature activation when you order your vehicle by adding option 18B. So that is something new. Also, the mobile power cord is no longer standard, just like the Lightning. Now it's an option. You'll have to add that. It's option 18D if you want the mobile power cord. Cyber Orange Metallic Tricoat is gone. So it's going away. So bye-bye. So they added the cold weather package on the Select model only. They also added a new tire to the GT Performance Edition. It's a 245/45 R20, a 99V all-season black sidewall tire. That's option. That's put in here. It's option 60P, so it's available. It's not standard. And then on the wheel on the premium with the standard range battery is now a 19-inch shadow silver painted alloy wheel. And then the wheel on the premium with extended range is a 19-inch machine-faced aluminum with the high gloss black painted pockets. So there you go. And then late availability is the Mach-E Premium E all-wheel drive with standard range, high voltage battery. So there you go. So all right. So we'll do more into that in the future. So let's see what else. Do I have anything else? Also, we do have the scheduling information, like the capacity on those coming out for the job 2. The Select rear-wheel drive standard range capacity will be 7%. The all-wheel drive standard range will be 0% next month. The premium rear-wheel drive standard range is 13%, with the all-wheel drive being 0%. And then the premium rear-wheel drive extended range is 10%, while the all-wheel drive extended range is 38%. And then California Route 1 is 10% capacity, with the GT Base and the GT Performance both being 11%. So there you go.